Hello and welcome back. Today we've got something a little different, something I've never covered on this channel before, but you've probably seen me drinking, and something I consume daily, copious amounts of, and that is coffee. Now, I do not claim to be a coffee connoisseur, but it is something that I am fairly addicted to and consume daily. I was about to say regularly, but I literally drink coffee every single day. At least 2 cups, sometimes a whole pot. So when I got the opportunity to check out some Cooper's Cask coffee, I jumped on the opportunity. So while this isn't going to be a very technical review where I'm telling you about all of the flavors and how it's brewed or the beans are roasted and all that, I am going to tell you that it's some pretty damn good coffee. Now, what you see here is 3 out of the 4 bags. They sent me the Cask box set. Now, the one that is missing is the rum barrel aged. This includes, let's see, I don't want to mess this up. So we have the rye whiskey barrel aged, which I'm actually drinking right now. We have the malt whiskey barrel aged, which is delicious. They're all delicious. And then we have the bourbon barrel aged. Now, I will say the bourbon barrel is the one I've had the least of because it's just the one I opened last. But the rum barrel aged, it was both mine and my wife's favorite. I absolutely loved it. So we ended up making it so much, and my wife didn't realize that I still hadn't filmed this video. So when she made the last of the rum barrel, she threw it out without me knowing. So I don't have that bag to show, but that was by far our favorite. So I've been drinking this for a while. 4 bags of coffee. I make this in the morning. Usually on the weekend, I'll make a whole pot. On the weekdays, I'll make like a half a pot of coffee because we'll both have like a cup before we go to work, and then I'll just make something at work. Now, while you did see the intro, I did use my Chemex. Usually I'll just use a coffee machine, but for my UK viewers, I know I do have a small, but that is probably, I think, my 2nd or 3rd most popular viewing area. In America, we use drip machines. They're just regular coffee machines to us, but it's essentially it's pour over or drip, but it's a machine that makes it for us. So we just dump the water in, dump the coffee beans, and it just makes the coffee for you so you can walk away. Well, I will say I do prefer the taste of the coffee out of the Chemex. When you're getting ready for work in the morning, especially during the school season, and you have a 7 or 8 year old and you're trying to get them dressed and ready and fed and out the door and make sure they have their water and their lunch and their homework's completed, you don't have time to boil water, do a pour over, let it brew. So in the US, these machines are very common and basically a necessity if you want some coffee in the morning. But I do like the taste of the Chemex better. I have made it on the weekends through the Chemex, but weekdays I usually just put half a pot through the standard coffee machine, and it's still good. It's good, don't get me wrong, but it does taste a little better out of the Chemex. Now, once again, what Cooper Cask sent me here to review was the barrel aged coffee box set. Now, this is a 48-ounce set of coffee, which comes with 4 12-ounce bags of coffee. They did send me the whole bean version, but there is a drop-down menu, so you can choose coarse for cold brew, whole bean, which I have, drip, espresso, or French press. And this box set comes in at $99.95 USD. So once you break it down for this box set, which does again come with 4 bags, we just drank that rum barrel aged too quick, comes at about $25 per bag, but they do offer a subscription, which is 10% off, or a first-time purchase, which is also 10% off. So if you use that first-time purchase to test the waters, you can get this box set for $90. Or their single-serving bags, I think the cheapest are $18.95. You get them for about $17.06 per bag. Then if you like it, you can do the subscription, and then you save a little bit off the top there. And they do also offer the single servings, or the single flavors, and I think 12-ounce, 2-pound, and 5-pound. So if you find one that you really like, such as the rum barrel aged, you can get a 5-pound bag of that for $80, or that 10% off with the subscription first time buyer. You can get that for like $72. But if you want to break it down price per bag, they're usually like $18.95, so like $19-20 per bag, which is kind of par for the course for premium coffee. Yeah, you can go into any grocery store or like a Walmart and get like a Cafe Bustelo or an in-house coffee brand, usually between like $6 and $9. And they're usually okay, I'm not gonna lie, I usually buy them, especially for work. But once you start getting into the premiums, not even before you hit the premiums, if you're looking at like Dunkin' and Starbucks, you're looking at $12 to $14 per bag of coffee. And to be honest, I hate Starbucks. And while I do prefer Dunkin' over Starbucks when we're out on a road trip, the bags of Dunkin' coffee, it doesn't taste the same. It just tastes like cheap coffee. So it's certainly not what they're actually using in the stores and the restaurants. So just for something that's meh, you're looking at $12 to $14 per bag. Once you hit the premium coffees, then you're looking at, $20 to $25 per bag. And I will say, there's a company, not going to name them, a couple years back, they were really, really big on their advertisement. And while they weren't the worst coffee I've ever had, they certainly weren't worth $20, $25 per bag. I did used to get one every year for Christmas. My old boss would just buy me a bag of it for Christmas, and I drank it. It was okay. It was drinkable, but I would probably have preferred a bag of Cafe Bustelo over that. I will say the Cooper Cask, hands down, is the best coffee I have ever made at my house. This stuff has been great. Again, we burned through that rum barrel age, which is kind of why I've been trying to ration, if you will, what we have left here. So I've been making 8 cups in the morning, because 8 cups is about one of these, and then my wife's travel mug with maybe a little bit left over. So if she doesn't take any, I can get 2 cups. But if she does take some, there's like a splash left that maybe I'll use as a pick-me-upper at the end of the day. I'll just nuke it. And even nuked, which coffee generally doesn't taste that great reheated, nuking this stuff doesn't taste that bad. And I'm usually just doing like maybe a quarter to a half a cup of this, just to make sure I don't waste it because it's so delicious. This one is actually fresh. It's actually the weekend. It's the morning, so I made a big pot. So this is the last cup. I had one before I filmed because I had to do the chores around the house. But I finished up the pot right there. But yeah, I've been very, very satisfied with this coffee. Again, hands down, it's been the best coffee I've ever made at my house. And I've had, well, again, I'm not a coffee connoisseur. I have had some premium coffees in the past from other brands, and generally I'm underwhelmed, to say the least, with most of them. I will say, like I can't think of the name, but like the Walmart in-house brand or Weiss Market, it's from, if you're northeastern Pennsylvania, you know what that means. Their in-house brands are usually far better than the one that my boss used to buy me all the time. And I've had a couple others, but I certainly hate buying Starbucks or the Dunkin' coffees, even those that, again, you're looking at $12, $14 per bag. I will say there was one coffee ever that Starbucks made. My wife bought it. It was a pumpkin flavor coffee that was actually good. I think out of any Starbucks coffee, whether that be buying it at a Starbucks, the bags, or anything, it was the only Starbucks coffee that I ever actually enjoyed. And it was good, but I will still say it was not as good as any of these. So the Cooper Cask, if you're looking at it, if you're considering it, if you just want to get Dad a gift for some reason, or any coffee addict, I'd say grab this box set. The box set of the barrel aged are just so delicious. I will say I'm torn. I am drinking the rye whiskey right now. It's really good, but the malt whiskey is also really good. The bourbon, this one's still pretty full. I've only made this once or twice, so I honestly don't know where this one's gonna fit in yet, because I've only had a couple. I think I've only had 1 or 2 pots out of that one yet. But these two I've been hitting hard and heavy recently. I think this is my wife's second favorite, because the malt whiskey one, this one's getting pretty low, so she's been making a lot of the I keep forgetting what, confusing with the malt. She's been making a lot of the malt, so she likes this one, I think, second best. We both agreed the rum barrel aged was our favorite, but this is her second favorite. I'd probably say the rye barrel is probably my second favorite, but the boss usually wins, so we've been drinking a lot of them all. All of them have been absolutely delicious, though. So if you're going to try them, and you're just going to try one, my personal recommendation would be the rum barrel aged. Absolutely loved it. It was probably, when I took a sip, the best coffee I've made. Maybe the best coffee I've ever had. I took a sip of it, and I was like, this is like heaven in a cup. I should add, I do like rum. I drink more gin these days if I'm drinking liquor, but in my younger years, I drank a lot of rum. I liked rum. I liked the Captain. Me and the Captain, we made it happen. So maybe I'm partial to that little bit of a rum barrel aged coffee just for the nostalgia, but it was absolutely delicious. But any of these would be a great option if you're looking to get just something tasty for the coffee connoisseur in your life, or if you're thinking about it and think, hey, maybe $20 a bag of coffee seems pretty pricey. And I'm not gonna lie, That's a lot for coffee, especially when you can get something a lot cheaper. But again, the cheaper coffees, while they're drinkable, they're not bad. They don't give you that wow factor, which I definitely got. Every time I had a cup of this, even still, I'm like, this stuff is great. In second cup of the day, and I'm still saying I'm not used to it. My taste buds are still saying this is great. So Cooper Cask, you're gonna go ahead and get 2 thumbs up from me. My wife, again, also really liked it. And there you go. There you have it. If you're looking at some coffee, or you wanted to see some different content from me besides menswear or boots, coffee, something I drink every single day, and a lot of it. I'm trying to cut back, but I still drink at least 2 cups of coffee every single day. My current recommendation, if you're looking at something, is some of this Cooper Cask. It's absolutely delicious. And the rum barrel age, I'm gonna have to get on that and order another bag, maybe a 5-pound bag, because it was so good. So with that, I hope this helped you in your buying decision just a little bit. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big subscribe button or ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications next time I post a brand new video. Good night.